As an entrepreneur, for starters, you start almost your company with less manpower. And because of that less manpower, you end up having or amassing a lot of experience. And based on that experience, you start identifying certain areas you're very good at. As we all know that Uganda is almost the second country in the world with the highest number of young people. And in a country that has so much young people, it means that there is so much pressure on government, pressure on the people themselves. So when technology comes into play, every young person is looking forward to how can I take advantage of technology to be able to find my living. Yeah, so young people are leveraging technology, are leveraging not just technology, but also deep technology, by the way. The young people are getting to learn what AI can do, how they can utilize it. Of course, some of the challenges we get to have is when the education system is not aligning very well with the current trends of technology. But again, young people are trying and doing their best to at least upskill and empower themselves with technology.
You talked about AI, you talked about other tools that young people are trying to use. How important is it for these young people to learn these skills?
Technology is driving or is actually influencing every sector, every way of life in general. So it is very important for every young person to pay attention to how they can actually not be left behind. So you'll find that at least for those that have gotten an opportunity of exposure or speaking to someone who is a little bit on a certain level and understands how technology is going to be relevant in the next, or is even already relevant for any young person coming out of university or even tertiary institution. So for those few who get that opportunity, I think they are taking it up. And that is why even our kind of work or companies in Uganda that are called innovation hubs, over the past 5 years, we have gained traction, not only from the youth, but also development partners who are interested in working with the youth and government and even civil societies.
I don't know if you remember this, but the first time I met you, you were still a student at university, and you told me that one of your goals was to become a technopreneur, somebody who creates a company in this space and take it places. I'm curious to know, what have you done with TechBuzz?
Over the last 8 years, TechB Hub has been running. In fact, prior to TechB Hub, the time you met me, I was building two companies at the time. Okay, two tech solutions. One of them was a security solution, and the other one was an information sharing solution. Yeah, but at a certain point, I noticed that scalability was going to be one of the challenges I was going to have. And yet, I needed not only to build my own tech solutions, but also facilitate or support other young people to be able to build their solutions. So from there, I had built up a project, which is TechBuzz Hub today, which got some funding from Nigeria by a philanthropist called Tony Erumeru. Certainly you have heard about that program. And
Yes.
that was evidence enough for me to prove that this is a solution that will transform young people in Uganda. But for the last 8 years, we have basically been running it more like a pilot, testing several things. And we are at a stage where we are actually focusing on growth and scale. Maybe that is also why today we are recognized as the best co-working space in Africa, best co-working space globally.